Hello and welcome to my maths challenge question solving sessions. Most of the questions you will find here are at KS2 level. Some may seem a bit complex, but they are quite simple and very straightforward. You just have to break them down so that you can then think through and try to solve it. So we will work with you. We will go through the question so that you understand the question, and then we will see how it's not really that hard. So this question is: John was reading a storybook. On the first day he read 6 pages more than half of the book. So on the second day he read 5 pages more than half of the remaining part of the book. There were 13 pages left. How many pages are there in the book? Looks quite tricky. Now, how do we do this? The first let us make some assumptions. The main is they haven't given us the total number of pages in the book. That's what the question is. They're asking us how many pages are there. So we will assume that n equals the total number of pages. The total number of pages is n. Now, if n is the total number of pages, then half of n will be half the number of pages in the book. And so then in day one, let us make this here. Day one, how many pages did he read? On day one, he read 6 pages more than half of the book. So 6 plus what is half of the book? N by 2. N on top of 2, or n times half of n. Sorry, half of n if you put it that way. Okay, then remaining. How many pages are remaining? Remaining pages, that equals n. That's the total number of pages minus, sorry for my equals sign needs to be here. So n minus what he has read on day one, so which is 6 plus n. This is your remaining number of pages. Okay, now let us work out day 2. So on day 2, how many pages did he read? Day 2, he read, or second day, he read 5 pages more than half the remaining part of the book. So day 2, he read 5 pages more than half. So the remaining part we have got, so more than half. And we put in a curly bracket because there are 2 brackets we are using. So just so that we understand clearly, I put in another curly braces. Please don't be confused with this. So n minus 6 plus this is our day 2. Now there are 13 pages left still. So what is it now? So day 1 plus day 2 plus 13 should be equals n. So day 1 plus day 2 plus 13 equals n. There are 13 pages left. So the final equation that we're going to write is, let us put down our final equation is day 1 plus day 2 plus n. So day 1 is 6 plus n by 2. That's day 1. Day 2 is 5 plus half of n minus 6 plus n by 2. So that is this. That is day 2, and then there are still 13 pages left. So we have to add 13, and that equals n. So this is the equation that we have to solve to find out what n is. Okay, So now how will we solve this? It looks a bit tricky, but it's not that hard. Please look. Let us first calculate, work out what is the total for these numbers, the whole numbers. Let us add them. So we will need to rub up, we'll need to erase a bit of the top to get more space to work it out. Okay, and then we will see what is up. Okay, so let me see if I can write this whole equation over here. So 6 plus n by 2 plus 5 plus half of n minus 6 plus n by 2 plus 13 equals n. Yes, so that does it. Then I have some more space to work out the n. So let me work this out. So let me add the whole numbers first, as I said. So we have 6, we have 5, we have 13. So 6 plus 5 plus 13 is 11 plus 13 is 24. So I can write 24 plus 7 by 2 plus, let me remove the brackets now with half. So this half multiplied by n, we have another n by 2, which is this one. Then we will keep this 6 plus n by 2 within the brackets. We will not open it. Instead, what we will do is we will write minus half times 6 plus n 2. Okay, equals n. I hope I got this right. Let me check. So we have 24, 6 plus 5 plus 13 is 24 plus n by 2 plus we have the half n. This is what we are getting, n by 2, another n by 2. So this is one n by 2. This is the other n by 2. So we have two n by 2s. And then one n upon, and then minus, we get half, we retain the half, and then we write 6 plus n upon 2. So and then the total is n. So then we can say that this n on 2 and n on 2, if we add them, we get n. And this is also n because they're on the other sides of the equals. They are on opposite sides of the equal. They cancel out. So n minus n is 0. So what we are left with is 24 minus, so 6 by 2 is 3, plus 2/3, this one, and minus this n is also going to multiply, so it becomes n on 4. N by 4 equals 0. So we get 24 minus 3 is 21 equals n out of 4. So n equals 21 times 4, 84. So that's the answer, 84 pages. It is slightly long question, or maybe the way I have done it is a bit long, but have a go, do it on your own, and if you have any questions, leave a comment. Thank you. Bye.